me tell you that right now. This gonna be a great episode.
Do we need to clap or anything?
I found out that we don't need to clap.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are we talking right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's awkward.
Matt, grab your fucking mic. You're talking. Have it kind of close to your. Honestly, I don't even know. Have it close to your face.
You gotta have it kind of.
Kinda-
Have it like nipple level.
Nipple level.
Lick it.
Yeah, yeah.
Lick
Eat
the
it.
mic.
Yeah, eat it.
See what happens.
Oh, that's not gonna.
That was a good sound.
That's not gonna sound good when I'm editing that. I'm gonna tell you that.
You're gonna play it over and over again.
That'll be the intro.
This is the intro, actually. No.
Yeah, dude. Guys, it took me longer to edit this one, more than normal. Uploads the wrong one. It's just fucking 30 minutes of that sound.
Mad chest level. It's gonna be chest level. Can't be dick level. It has to be chest level. Like at least like rest it like on your stomach like this. Like,
Yeah.
That's good.
That's what I do because I'm fat.
Mhm.
I got these nice little like holders for my microphone between my chest,
Exactly.
also known as my tits.
I saw like my 700-pound wife or life. I mean,
Ooh.
and like it was this big lady, and she had like a.
Isn't there
Gallon of
fat
ice
going to
cream.
her forehead because it doesn't know where else to go?
I don't know. She just had a gallon of ice cream like sitting on her chest. She was just watching TV.
It's just resting there.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right,
No
welcome back
hands
to the
required.
podcast. welcome back to Guns Game Anime Podcast. I'm your host Dan Cavis. I'm here with Justin, Connor, and
Hello.
Matt. Matt, say hi.
Hello.
Now,
Did
we
you
kind of-
wave?
oh,
What?
Did you wave?
There's no video.
Maybe.
Okay.
don't worry, there'll be a camera set up right here in the near future. Now, Matt, I haven't seen you in quite a long time. Why is that?
Just been working a lot. Trying to buy a house.
Don't shake the mic. I'm
Stop fucking shaking.
This is gonna be a lot of post editing
I need
shit
to
for
buy
me.
a house. I need to buy a car. Some toys.
What kind of toys?
Sex.
Yeah, sex toys.
A lot of sex toys.
I saw that nice little sex swing you got going up in there. I looked in that one room I wasn't supposed to. You told me not to look in there. You said there was a dog.
It was makeup room, but you didn't say for which part.
That's it's a gaming chair.
It's a gaming
It was-
chair.
It's hanging from the ceiling.
There's a big brass dildo against the wall.
I don't understand this anymore. I don't know what's going on.
That's not mine. This isn't my house.
This is,
By the way, yeah, no, we're just chilling in somebody else's house right now.
that explains a lot.
Explains a lot,
It's
dude.
nice in here.
That's offensive. What'd you think my house was gonna be? A cardboard box?
I didn't like I
Two
said.
cardboard boxes.
If it
thank
would
you.
if it would save you money, yes.
I didn't know what to expect.
Sort of
I was pleasantly surprised.
I was expecting like downtown, like borderline hood type shit.
I'm not getting shot. Fuck no.
You got 3 bulletproof vests over there. You're good.
Still technically getting shot.
You get shot at, yes, but he's not gonna, get wounded. If you do, at least she'll just patch you up when she gets home.
Dude, you know how many people die there at the hospital? Fuck no. If I got shot, I wouldn't go to my hospital. I know what it's like in there.
It's like the food industry. Like, I know what fucking happens in there. I'm not going there.
Don't eat at the restaurant you work at.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not.
Did I watch
eating
them
that.
pick a scoop of ice cream
Yeah,
off
like
the floor?
Five Guys, the amount of stories I've heard from there,
Oh my
we're not
God.
going into that. Before I get
Have
sued
them
from
like aim
fucking
toward your
Five Guys.
face. I know it's like right here. You gotta like have it like right here. Like it doesn't have
Is
to be
this
like
better?
just
I remember the one time I had Five Guys, found a hair in my meal,
Oh God.
and I ate it anyways. And I felt,
Well, did you
Whenever-
take? You mean? You
I
ate-
took the hair out. I didn't like
Okay.
just have like segments of hair. Just
You
Sounded
disgusting.
like you were like the hair was in there, but I just ate it anyway.
No, like
It
dude,
was
like
part of
I'm
the
eating
meal.
Five Guys. I already feel like a piece of shit. I'm gonna finish this.
That's fair. They're greasy as
No,
fuck.
Five
okay.
Guys is probably.
I haven't been back since high
I
school.
love Five Guys.
I love it, but I just always
the
feel like
restaurant.
man,
So fucking greasy. I
it's the
can't do it.
lowest of the low, even though it's not.
I don't care how many free peanuts I get. That's fucking too greasy there. Fuck that.
You get so many fries. I used to steal so many like. When I worked there, I used to like make extra patties for no reason. Oh no, there's too much food. I guess I'll make myself a burger.
Guys, we don't want this to go to waste.
Nah, we were like kind of allowed to do it.
I mean, that's when we were all in sports, so it's like we could always work it off. But now that we're not doing anything, it's kind of like
Yeah.
Can't eat Five Guys.
if I stare at a burger, I'm gaining 20 pounds. it's to that point. I mean, we're not that far out of high school, but we're getting to that point where it's going to be 10-year anniversaries. Yeah, it's
6 years.
6 years. Yeah,
Let it set in.
6 fucking years since
It
we've been
doesn't
out of high
feel
school.
good.
I feel like last year I just was a freshman. in
No,
high
I
school.
feel like we're all doing all right.
I can remember things I did in high
I don't know
school.
anybody that's in jail or dead yet.
That's true.
Oh, here we go.
Like, I think my mom has a list because she works in that department.
Of people that are dead or in jail.
I can tell you who was in jail. You might want to cut this.
No,
Well, I'm going to say their full legal name.
Well, you can cut the name out.
I'll
Yeah.
cut the last name out.
No, just
Who
cut the
cares
whole
if they're in
name
jail? It doesn't really
out.
matter.
Well, no. They got arrested for fucking domestic violence.
Then
Remember-
let their name be fucking known.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Really?
Yep. This was a little while ago, though.
Yeah. Damn.
Also, Gio got arrested for DUI.
When was that?
One, I'm not
That's
surprised.
long ago.
Two,
Really?
he was in downtown Buffalo just the other day. He was just chilling.
Yeah.
Because he lives in downtown Buffalo now, like Allentown,
Yeah.
around there.
Mm.
So it's like I'm not surprised he's going to the fucking bar like every.
Did it
fucking-
actually stick? Because I know,
Probably not.
apparently, like I learned, if you get a DWI, it's like apparently not a big deal in New York anymore.
That's nice.
That's ridiculous.
Apparently, you just don't get in trouble for anything anymore.
Good.
According to the cops that I talked to.
Unless you illegally shoot someone on your property, then you're going to jail.
Yeah.
Fuck that though.
Like, I know we arrested a couple people at the hospital, and then we like called the cops over to like legitimately arrest them, and
Citizens arrest.
yeah, basically.
Ugh.
And then the cops were like, we'll let it go. And we were like, okay.
What did the guy
Whatever.
do?
They're just starting fights and stuff.
No. Yeah,
Starting fights.
they're just boys being boys.
Boys being boys, you know,
Dudes being
bringing just
guys.
pocket knives from Applebee's and shit like that. Just like, you know, everything's fine.
Pocket knives from Applebee's.
I meant pocket knives and a knife from Applebee's. That's what I meant.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like no, because I thought you were talking about like fights in Applebee's. I'm like, yeah, you know, every time I go into Applebee's, which isn't much, is like, I don't feel safe here.
I don't think they're doing well.
Oh God, I hope so. I don't like Applebee's.
I like.
I- Huh?
Ever since they changed their 2 for $20, I don't care about Applebee's anymore.
I think they did a promotion for like alcohol. There was like $7 Long Island's or some shit like that. I don't know. Or $2 Long Island's.
I heard that's the only good part is they have good drink deals, and then it's like, but you don't want to buy the food.
You get loaded potatoes or like loaded fries or some shit like that. Maybe that's just about it. I remember we used to go to TGI Fridays after we went shooting. Though that was good.
Yeah, that was good.
Always got their steak
Yeah.
with their fucking mashed potatoes.
TGI Fridays.
Yeah, and then they closed.
When the fuck was that? Because I never
That
went
was
there.
years ago.
It was years ago.
2016.
You never came.
2017.
You were always working.
Oh, all right.
This was after I.
I was working, Dad.
Yeah, this was definitely after high school. I didn't get my gun until like what 2018.
Which gun?
Uh,
Steve or
the first one.
Oh.
Yeah, Steve.
Steve. Hey, remember when
no,
you
no.
remember when,
2017.
2017.
remember when you scammed your friend
Scammed him, dude.
and sold him a broken shotgun?
It's not broken.
It's not broken.
All they needed was the stock needed a little tightening.
And I've
You
had-
could turn
And
the
it's
stock
missing a
360
sight.
degrees.
It was literally a home defense shotgun. Like I'm not expecting.
It's a Stevens Model 320. It's not it's not good quality. The
It's
amount
okay
of money I
it's
spent
a
on the
home-
heat shield alone was a fourth of the price.
and that heat shield is no longer on the gun.
Oh man.
Neither is the iron.
Neither is
sight.
the fucking rear sight. 'Cause they're like, yo, what happens if we throw like 3-inch
They got,
Magnum
like-
rounds into it? Oh, it blew the rear sight off. Who would have seen that coming?
Yeah, it's
And
just,
then it was snowing, so it's like, where the fuck did it go?
Oh no.
Where did the screw? We found the rear sight. We didn't find the screw.
no, the screw. I found the screw.
Oh, did you put it back together?
No, because the fucking thread is just gone.
Oh. Now you got a front sight. So
Take it to Mr. DeLellis. He'll fix it for you.
Yeah.
Or Dan, I mean. Take it to Dan.
Take it.
you know I'm on a first name basis now.
No, the what is his name? Doesn't
Which
matter.
guy?
I was talking about Dan, the student.
Oh.
Dude, were you not here like 5 minutes ago?
I was, but there's like multiple Dans.
I mean,
I don't even
got
know
his
his last
project
name.
stolen, Dan?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had like another Dan in our class. That
No,
was
that's
the.
Gersh. It's
No.
Gersh,
We had
yeah.
the other one. We had the emo kid.
Yeah, but that's not whose project Spencer stole.
True.
that was the other Dan. Oh my god, that auto class. Yeah, you were saying something earlier, Matt, about Connor in that class making faces or something.
So let me preface this by saying, like, preface, president, who fucking cares? We had a U-shaped like seating arrangement: one long table, another long table, and then another long table, and they would all be facing the front of the room. I chose to sit at the top of one of the U's, or the bends.
Yeah.
So my back was facing the teacher, but I'd turn around if he needed my attention, because all we did in that class was fuck around.
Yeah, we weren't in the classroom part that often.
This was
Usually
like
we were
an
in the lab.
Auto repair shop. I don't know anything about cars.
and you were like, I'm not gonna learn anything new.
I
You
don't
just chose
remember a
not to.
fucking thing.
Yeah.
I was not in this class. I was in a charter school somewhere else, like half the day. So it's like,
All right,
I'm a
here's what
freshman there.
happened. Here's what happened. We were trying to learn like small engines or something.
Like lawnmower engines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So every time the teacher would turn around, Connor would make a really funny face. And then the whole table would start laughing. And then the teacher would turn around and be like, "What's so funny?" Well, the one time Connor made a really funny face, and the teacher turned around and saw him and almost started laughing. And he was trying to be professional about it, and he just couldn't keep it together.
No, because I kept making the face, and then he came out of nowhere, and I looked up at him with the funny face because I was hunched over. So I was like, Connor, you can't do this during class.
And then from that point forward, the teacher thought Connor was special.
I mean, he wasn't wrong. I wasn't special ed. But I would go to special ed and be like, man, look at these fucking retards.
Can't say that anymore.
I'll
20
say what
20
I want. I
2.
have the R pass.
wasn't Carly in that?
It's 2
Yeah.
2 20.
No, we've had this conversation before. There was like the retardation was on a spectrum. You either had undiagnosed ADD or you were retarded. And then there was a middle ground.
I don't think ADHD is considered.
It's a learning,
No, he's saying that's the spectrum.
Yeah.
So like that's like
You'd have-
that's like the not so bad side
Yeah.
of the spectrum, and then
but you had a learning disability.
Gotcha.
But you weren't retarded.
All right. Gotcha. I'm following.
All right. So, yeah. That's how that went. And, yeah.
Every time we would watch a video or something, you were like, "All right, nap time."
That was the entirety of senior year because I was just like had like narcolepsy. I was like just passing out.
Everybody was getting in trouble in that class that wasn't actually like doing things like Kevin. Kevin would be the like the person getting all the bullshit, and Delos would walk in as soon as he would go to retaliate, and he'd think it all be Kevin. I remember the one time Kevin took his shirt off.
What the fuck?
Because he was like, fight me, bro. Like, yeah, I mean, like he was kidding, but he was like, come on. He took his shirt off, and Delos was like, all right, everybody. Walks in, closes the door, looks at Kevin. He's like, what are you doing, Kevin?
We had the big windows to our room too, so people were probably looking.
Wasn't it basically just outside,
like-
like the garage door was open or some shit?
Well, that was in the auto room itself, but like in the classroom, we had those big.
Oh, I
fucking
didn't know there
windows.
was like an actual classroom for that shit.
Yeah.
I didn't
It was
know that.
small.
Yeah.
Well, I never went in there. I never had class in there. So
There were
it's like,
two. There were 2 tech rooms. No, there were. Well, if you count the wood shop, there was 3. There was 3.
We
tech
never went in
rooms.
there though.
We went in there for like one thing,
I don't remember.
and I don't remember what it was either.
I
was
used to
in a
I used to
couple
bring my
different
car in
classes.
there for every stupid thing.
Yeah, because your car's
The
a
actual
fucking
things
piece
that
of shit.
needed to be listen.
I'm gonna take a piss.
Listen.
I'll be right back.
Oh,
That is the greatest car that ever
How
hit
many
this
times
planet.
has that car had problems? I think it was every time.
How many times
Once
it
a
had
month.
problems, but it always worked.
Did it?
Yeah,
Even in the snow.
it worked better than my car now.
That car was a fucking death.
I never changed the oil on that thing. The color
never
on.
changed the oil. In
No,
that thing?
This might be why you had problems.
I didn't though. I tried when I got rid of that car. I tried to blow up the engine, and it would not blow up.
What do you mean?
What do you
tried
to blow it up?
I revved the shit out of the engine. it was
For
leaking
what purpose?
because I was gonna get rid of it.
But wouldn't you want the engine intact?
I sold it for $200 to a guy that took it to a what do they call it? Rotor derby?
Junkyard?
Oh,
What do they call it? Where they smash cars together?
yeah,
Oh.
I can't think of it.
yeah. It's like a,
Like a demolition.
Demolition derby. There we go.
demolition.
Yeah, I sold it for $200, and that dude, he probably won. That car's a tank.
He probably
Anyways,
did
you weren't there to
win.
watch it?
It was,
I was, but I didn't see it.
it was the land boat.
Dude, so I literally took that thing and I like tried to rev the shit. The color of the oil was like a cream. It would look like coffee with creamer, like 3 creamers in it.
Oh, that's
That
really
shouldn't
light.
happen.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really light brown.
The antifreeze for the coolant leaked into the oil, and
No problems, though.
typically that just absolutely destroys your motor. But
She kept
It
running.
I didn't have an
it
exhaust. I have
didn't.
so many great memories in that car.
Yeah, you didn't have an exhaust, and everyone knew your fucking car.
Yeah,
And
Fat-
everyone in the
We
school
in class
knew
on
your
the
car.
3rd floor, just hear. Oh, there's Matt
I was fast
coming
as
in
fuck.
late, 3rd period.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
I remember. I
that's
fucking
so
remember we had like was it Living Environment or some shit like that. We were outside, and all of a sudden I just fucking hear this loud ass fucking car just pull up. I'm like, that's Matt. And I like because we were in that forest area between Transit and East, like collecting like bugs or some fucking shit
Yeah,
like that.
just like eating bugs. Whatever the fuck you guys did in living environment.
You would show up for class.
We
you
were
don't
doing a
know.
lab on bugs. You were eating the bugs?
Me? Personally? No. I ate the rocks when they told us not to eat the rocks.
Oh yeah.
Like, this one's salt. Nope, that's uranium. Well, they like told us like, all right, you got to find like the hardness. You got to like see what it does, smell it, or whatever. Just don't taste it. And I'm like, well, this one's definitely salt.
I had a lot of teachers.
They all tasted like salt.
I was,
They're all fucking rocks.
they're all salt.
I had a lot of teachers talk to me about that car.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Like I remember, well, Librock yelled at me for doing like burnouts,
I got a story about Librock, but continue.
and then the actual principal Scanzuso. He. It's funny you said that because he always was like, "Yeah, I always hear you come in," because it was so loud. And
It didn't matter.
he's
where
like,
the
"It is
school
like
you were."
halfway. It is like halfway through the day. Like, are you coming in late?" I was like, "Yeah. Do you have a note?" Yeah. All right. Okay. Sounds good. See you later.
Never had a note.
Because like that back entrance was like that's where the principal's office was.
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about. Because I would be in English, and it was on the same side. It was like right there, and you could easily hear you coming.
I shouldn't have sold that car.
Go over the speed bump and.
Oh yeah,
Skim it.
when I had half of our offensive line in my car driving them home from practice and hit the speed bump and the bottom of my car just smacks the ground.
I thought we
After like
did
5
something.
seconds of silence, it'd just be like, that didn't sound very good.
Because I didn't have any shocks in there.
Dude, I remember you just trying to run that car into the ground, but it would just
I
keep
tried.
going.
Yeah,
it would.
that's how he fucking tried to blow up the engine.
Yeah, he did. I fucking remember that.
And then he
shit.
tried to drive it in ditches a couple times.
Not on purpose.
Try to
But
smack
I
him.
did go in a couple ditches with it.
Try to smack with some signs, that's just what's happening. Then he tried going to people, trying to get some chunks in the fucking engine.
With a small plastic explosive in it. Where'd you get that?
I remember I had Bree, Julia,
That sounds like a bad idea, but
somebody else. Somebody
It
else. was
sounds
in the
like you were
car.
supposed to be in class.
I don't remember. Bree, Julia, somebody else was in the car.
Not Alicia.
I think it might have been.
Greg
I know
It
Ennis.
wasn't like. No, it was a. I don't know. It was a girl. I don't know who it was. I don't think it was Alicia.
Bree, Julia. Who else would be with them in high school? I'm trying to remember because I do feel like there was another person.
Maybe it was Alicia or Micah. One of the
maybe
two.
Micah.
Anyways, I did like a. It's like a 90-degree turn, obviously, coming out of the school. I did like a little drift. And then all of a sudden, my rearview mirror just dropped. It just fell. And then I was like, oh, all right, that happened. And then never fixed it.
Hey, you just never had that.
I had 2 other
I mean,
mirrors.
your car was basically just wide open because like it was like it had no blind spots. Basically, it was just like you just see all around. Because
That thing was a bubble. Yeah.
like you could.
I miss that car. Every time I see another 98 Caprice, I literally, Escalation, I leave a fucking note on the window. And I'm like,
I had a 98 Caprice. Thank you for showing up. This makes me feel so good.
no, I literally leave a note. I'm like, whenever you want, or if you're ready to sell it, I'll buy it right now. Nobody's
And then
taking,
leave
nobody's taking me up.
leave your
Because
phone,
they're such good cars.
leave your
Fuck you
phone
guys.
number, your name, your
I do.
address, your social security number, just
My bank info.
my Cash App, just. If you got the funds, man, just Cash App. Fucking, but no, that the thing about Librock is like, so when I came from BOCES, my junior year, it was great because every time there was an assembly, because I would have school in the day and then BOCES in the afternoon. And every time there was a school assembly, I'd go down to guidance, be like, hey, guidance, tell BOCES I'm not coming. There's an assembly here. And they'd be like, okay, yeah, that's fine. I go to my teacher, Mr. Wright, for social studies. Hey, I got to go to Harkness, so I can't stay. Oh, you're good. You're there. Just fucking leave and then, like, have the whole day to myself. Like, I would just fucking leave, and it'd be great. And then, but most days when there wasn't an assembly and I came to school, it was in the middle of the afternoon. So it's either, like, you're supposed to park, like, in the front, there's that band, like, on the outer rim where the teachers park. And then, like, on the inside where, like, students can park. And then if there's no parking there, you got to go, like, toward the fucking the football house or whatever.
Yeah.
And shit. And I'm just like, I'm not fucking walking from the back of the football field to the front of the school. So I'm just like, I'm just going to fucking park right in the teacher zone. I don't give a fuck. And so, like, when Librock was, like patrolling, he would just always, like, leave me messages. Like, just be like, hey, you can't park here. I'm just like, well, I come from BOCES, so I'm not fucking walking.
Oh,
There's
you mean by
nowhere
like
else to park.
the art department? Because I used to park there all the time.
No, not even there. Like, literally in front of the school. Like, I would park in front of the school.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Exactly where he's not supposed to. be.
about.
Where I'm not supposed to park. Like, I always get, like, pink slips and shit. I just be like, listen, I'm coming from BOCES. Like, anybody, if there's a free spot there, then I'm going to fucking park there.
Librock left me a very mean voicemail because I overslept. I didn't show up to the keyboarding exam,
Ooh.
like the final exam, till like, I don't know, a half hour before like the cutoff time was. And I remember like I wake up to a phone call from my dad, and it's like, dude, your teacher just called me. You're missing your final exam right now. And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? And then all of a sudden, like, he's like, yeah, I'm in your driveway. Like, let's go. And I was like, what the hell? And he had his Camaro at the time, and he's like hauling ass to the school. And I'm like, Dad, like, it's fine. It's fine. Like, it's keyboarding. I'll have enough time to take the exam. And like, I show up to the exam. Everyone's walking out, and I'm like, what's up, guys? Librock hands me the test. I'm like, I do it real quick, and then hand it in. I'm like, oh, that's fine. I had like hundreds. Literally, I had hundreds in all 4 quarters. And then I get my exam results back. I bombed it. And I was like, oh, shit.
Oh,
And then he's like, well, you still passed the course. And I was like, cool. Never talk to you again.
Great.
Except the time he yelled at me about doing donuts in the parking lot.
He tried. So senior year, I did not give a fuck senior year. Like, I had seniorize bad. And, like, I was saying before this podcast started, like, I had to take photography with a whole bunch of fucking freshmen. Because I took digital media's freshman and sophomore year. But it didn't count as, in, like, an art or a technology credit. For the life of God, I don't know why it didn't count as that. So, like, I took photography, 9th period, senior year. And every time there was a sub, fucking left. I did not care. I got the fuck up out of there. And then I remember I didn't show up on Friday, and there was a pink slip for me to go see Librock because he was acting assistant principal at that time. He was like, "Yo, come see me." Yeah, you remember that? So then I'm gonna go see him in his like keyboarding office. He wasn't there, so I'm like heading up the stairs, and I see him on the stairs. I was like, "Hey, Mr. Librock, you want to see me?" He's like, so I heard you skipped class today. I was like, I skipped class today. He's like, yeah, you did. That's why you had to slip. I was like, nah, I skipped Friday. I didn't skip today. He's like, you know you can get in trouble for this, right? I was like, yeah. He's like, do you want a warning? I was like, yeah. He's like, all right, there's your warning. And I just kept doing it the entire fucking year. Like because we had him for keyboarding. He knew I was a good kid. I was good to his son Jason. You know, we were friends. Fucking so it's like, you know, like he knew I was fucking chill, and I was like, fuck it. I was like, I'm with a bunch of freshmen. There was one senior there, Kiara, who was a transfer student from like fucking not here. I can tell you
Was
that
he
right now.
from Sweden?
Czechoslovakia or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. Not here. English was not her first language. Let me tell you that right now. But she played volleyball. So, I don't know. That's nice.
The only thing I miss about high school is my car. And football.
I miss sports. That's it. I miss sports.
I
Sports
miss
are fun.
seeing my friends every day.
Well, that's why we have this podcast.
Dude, when I first moved out here, I didn't see any of you for like a year.
Yeah, because you live a fucking hour away.
That's not even that much. I drove an hour back. I drove an hour back to like work.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, you worked and then you left.
Whatever.
There's no one to blame but yourself there, bud.
Whatever. Been here like 2 years now. It's the first time anyone's visited me. Fuck you. guys.
Again, whose fault is that? That's not on us.
You're always working.
You just
That's
said you
true.
cleaned your
That's true.
fucking house literally like the other day because finally you had people over.
No, it was today.
No, did you clean it today? Or was it yesterday?
I did clean it today.
You did clean it today.
And yesterday.
You freaked the fuck out on Alicia.
Well, that's because she threw garbage on the ground.
He didn't freak out. He just told her.
He beat
"Don't."
the fuck out of us.
No.
I wouldn't react to beating somebody, but I'd be pissed off if somebody watched me clean the entire house and then put down a receipt on the fucking table.
She put down a receipt. It slipped off the
was a
table. He
tag.
fucking flew.
well,
He
because
flipped his shit.
it wouldn't have been picked up.
He thought it was football. Kid fucking tackled her and shit.
Spear.
Fucking
Well, Alicia's not really at work. She's buried in the woods.
nice.
She's been working a lot lately. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Busy hours.
24/7 for the past month. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
She says hi.
She says hi.
She says hi. Her mom comes to visit. So where's Alicia? Work. I've been trying to contact her, but her phone's off. I'm just like,
Busy
Eesh.
hours, you know.
God,
You
these
know how
hours.
it is at the hospital.
Oh, Matt. All right, we're gonna switch to gaming for a second.
Oh,
Matt,
yeah.
you
I
owe
was
me,
just thinking that.
you owe me
actually.
you owe me $60.
I don't know you $60.
You owe me $60.
I don't know you $60.
You do.
No, Battlefield will. In like 2 years, Battlefield will be a good game.
No,
I don't fucking
Yeah,
buy
well,
games
it's a
for.
fucking-
You haven't even
Me-
bought it yet. You need to buy it.
as someone who loves Battlefield games, fuck this game. It's not going to be good. The whole problem is its core gameplay. The operators, 128 players, the vehicles, the guns, all that's shit.
See, that's the thing. I don't care about the operators and stuff.
I do.
I don't care about skins.
I just think they're just poorly used.
But that was the
I
whole
care
point
about
of
the
Battlefield.
gameplay.
You were just like a guy
Yeah, it's just a guy.
What?
with a role. You were just a guy. You're just a soldier. You're not fucking Eduardo from Spain who likes to fuck
Goats.
and like yeah, who likes to fuck goats, and
Okay.
says quippy lines. You were just a guy.
You know, you're not an older version of DJ Khaled. You know, you're just.
Oh my god, that fucking guy.
Angel does it again.
I fucking want to shoot him in the face every time he says something. Just how it works out sometimes.
That's fair. At the start of every match, they have some stupid ass line.
Yeah.
I
And at
I
the
do
end.
hate that.
At the
I
end.
do hate that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at the
it-
end.
It clashes so much with how the game was supposed to be. It's like, it's the year 2042. Climate change is really fucking bad. We're running out of resources. That's just how it works out sometimes.
That's just. He's not supposed to be happy.
Yeah, like fucking, we're fighting over resources.
Yeah, they could have done something cooler, like I don't know, a nuke drop or something.
How about actually produce a Battlefield game? That'd been cool.
How about just like,
That'd been really cool.
I don't know.
What you mean? I don't know. That's definitely what they should have done.
they should have just made Battlefield 4.
Yeah, if they
again.
remaster Battlefield 4, I wouldn't play any other game.
It's all they
It's
have
not
to
even
do.
that it needs a remaster, just add more shit to it.
Well, yeah. I mean,
And change it over to the PS5 though.
I mean, all it's gonna do is make it run better, I guess.
Will that and 128 people?
We don't need
128 people
128
on
people is
Operation
too fucking
Locker.
many people.
30,000 tickets.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be-
That would be hilarious.
That'd be
Nothing,
fucked.
dude.
I would play.
Everyone
on
would be
that
going
server.
for the outside. We'd have 8
No.
fucking.
That's not
machine
No.
true. That's a lie.
No,
That's
they'd
a
be
lie
going
and a half.
straight for the middle.
Kidding me?
Yeah,
There
but there would
be
be so many fucking people watching both sides in
so
the
many
middle.
people.
There would be 8 people going on the outside. There would be 120 people going
That's
through
how
the
it is on a regular locker.
Oh my
Unless
God.
then like 50 people decide to go like outside.
Nah.
then-
Yeah, until people
that's
throw
not how
a
you
brainer
play.
like, wait, their flank is bad.
That's not how
We
you
could
play
just fuck
Operation
them.
Locker. You sit there with a supply box, unless you're a medic,
Until you get fucking.
and you just throw grenades.
Yeah, you just run up.
Could you imagine like being that guy that's like, oh, I'm gonna push through real quick, and 128 grenades just come through the tunnel?
Aren't the grenades in
that game
Battlefield
would fucking
2042
dude.
like
If you're on a
shit?
PS4 or any like generation, like that game would crash so fast. If like 128 grenades just blew up in your face. The only thing, the new Xbox, fucking was a Series X, whatever the fuck it is, and then the PS5 can only handle that.
Dude,
the
Call of Duty. I mean, I hate literally every Call of Duty except the Modern Warfare's. But they better not make that shit Xbox exclusive.
They're not.
All right, so
I'll
the
be
plan
super
is-
pissed.
They're not. They're not.
The plan is for the next 4 or 3 years, they're gonna have cross like platform and shit, and then after that, it's up in the air.
Yeah, because all these contracts and
annoying.
deals.
Yeah.
The
That's
whole-
really annoying.
It won't go exclusive.
It might.
I honestly don't
No.
care about
They'd,
COD
they'd, be,
until the
they'd
next
waste so
Modern
much
Warfare.
money if they did that. I would have seen maybe
Not really,
exclusive
though.
content for the Xbox and not for the PS5 because they're doing that shit with like the Marvel's Avengers game that has like Spider-Man for the game, but not like on PS5. But
You
not
keep
for
reminding me
Xbox.
this game came out.
No, because think about this. 6 years from now,
Yes.
if Call of Duty, I mean, maybe I'm biased because I only play like Battlefield and Call of Duty and GTA, but like in 6 years from now, when the next console comes out,
6 years.
and Call of,
Yeah,
whatever,
it'll be 6 years.
4, 6, 10, whatever, doesn't matter.
Maybe.
Every 7 years. Look back.
Okay.
Would you end up buying an Xbox because COD is exclusive to Xbox, Microsoft?
If I want an Xbox, I'll buy an Xbox.
Like even with all these acquisitions, I
But
don't
would you
want to
buy
get an
it?
Xbox.
Would you
Wh-
buy
what-
an Xbox for COD?
Specifically for COD?
Correct.
I don't know. It really would have to depend on how good that
On
game
how the
is.
games are, that's fair.
Like I haven't bought the last fucking was it one?
What?
I didn't buy the last one.
Oh,
Vanguard.
Xbox One?
No, no,
Oh,
no.
Vanguard.
Vanguard.
Yeah,
I-
because
yeah.
the one before that was Cold War, and we bought Cold War for the zombies because the zombies. Is
That's
dope.
why I bought it too. If there wasn't zombies, I wouldn't have bought it.
Exactly.
No, I don't
And
think
then going
anybody
back,
would.
like the last game, well,
Before
that was the last
Modern
game
Warfare.
that came out.
Like
but-
so, yeah. If I'm buying a game or a console if it's fucking good. If it's got some good shit, I'm gonna fucking play it. And I might get an Xbox because they fucking bought Bethesda shit, and I love a lot of Bethesda's games, and that shit could probably fucking be exclusive.
I just wish there was, even if it was a separate company or separate part of Activision or whatever, I wish they'd just keep remaking or adding like to Modern Warfare.
That's what I would love, but like no company fucking ever does that because like they always get like a new fucking CEO.
Well,
and
like,
they're
why-
Just like, well, I'll just fucking do my
The
thing.
campaign to Modern Warfare was the best campaign I ever played,
Yeah, it was really good.
and the
But
online
here's the
actually.
thing. Why keep adding on to one game when we could have this entire other game by a different subsidiary or whatever, make another game, and then sell a whole shit ton of copies to the people that just bought the last
I mean, that's fine. Just make a good game.
Yeah.
The gunsmithing in Vanguard makes me want to
Vomit, puke, rip your eyes out. Yes.
all the above.
all of the above.
How
Yeah,
about- all the
How
above.
come? What's wrong with it?
Oh, it's terrible.
It's
It
fucking
makes no
awful.
fucking sense.
it makes no sense.
It's just
Like what
It's
the
not
attachments
realistic at
do?
all. Yeah,
The-
it's just
No.
like, you
I
can add,
hate
like, a Tommy
non-realistic
gun grip
games.
to a fucking STG 44, and then change the rounds in the STG to like not what is it 9mm Russian short or something. And
it's
I don't know.
It's
9x18. You mean?
it's sinful, Justin.
I don't even
it's
know.
very sinful.
I asked my brother because he was playing Vanguard, or no, he's playing
the Makarov round.
no, he's playing fucking Warzone, and he's like, yeah, I got this STG with like Connor. What's better since you're a gun guy, 8mm or 9mm short Russian? What?
It's like
I was
two
playing
ends of the
fucking
spectrum.
Insurgency. I was playing Insurgency, like gunning insurgents down through a window, and he's asking me this, and I blanked. I like stopped what I was doing, and they were still coming. I'm like,
What? What the?
What did you say to me?
What? Say that again. What the fuck did you just say to me? Just.
I'm sorry, I actually just uninstalled
Insurgency.
Insurgency
Why?
so I could install Cold War Zombies.
Oh, you fucking assholes!
So I mean,
You gotta download Cold War Zombies because
I don't want
we're having so much fun.
I never
with it.
deleted. I always play zombies, dude. Die Machine. I can
mic
do
sounds
that
weird.
fucking
Smells
Easter
weird.
egg blindfolded. I've done it so many times, dude. It's.
We were playing the other day. You were like,
Cam, why does
"You
this
want to do
mic
the
smell
Easter
weird?
egg?" I was like, "I don't care."
I
And
think
he's
that
like,
was
well, it's
Miski's
done.
That's probably Miski's mic or something.
Why'd I get Miski's mic?
You picked
chose
it.
wrong. He gave us a blind pick, and he chose wrong.
You picked the short straw.
Miski was probably yelling and spitting all over this thing.
Lick it.
COVID.
Well, if you, well, I mean, I don't know. Probably.
Ew.
I gotta disinfect that shit now. Thanks. Thank you.
I didn't actually like it.
I'm still gonna
I
disinfect
watched this.
it.
Shut up.
But no, Cold War Zombies, dude. Like, the only good, honestly, God, the only good one is fucking Die Machine. Like the rest are like, okay.
What about Firebase?
Firebase is okay.
They're okay.
I hate that. I like the classic zombies. You open up a door, you find the box, and maybe
some other
maybe
shit.
5 steps to turn on the
Power.
packet punch.
Oh yeah,
Like Ascension. Ascension is as far as it, like Moon.
Couldn't tell you what the
If
fuck
I
happened
if I
to
don't
me.
play with you, I don't know how to fucking play Moon. And you go off and like do your own thing for
Yeah,
like for like 10 rounds, you're just gone.
Hey, dude, me and Alicia were like trying to hold out. You guys are like, all right, now this, you see this? This is where Sam is.
I'm
We
like,
need to
is that
activate this to get Sam out of the pyramid.
Yeah, we need
and
to
we're
get her
fighting
out.
for our fucking lives.
We needed to get Sam out of the
what,
pyramid.
what was the
Cam's going on a fucking tour with Matt. We don't, like we're
is
dying.
Is it the map actually called Origins? Is
Yes.
that the one where you and me were in the room and like walls were just moving?
Yeah, you guys were off on your own little adventure. Me and Alicia are trying to fight the fucking tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Fuck that guy
Yeah.
with his grapple. No. That's why I
Funny
hate
player
Origins.
bullshit.
We anyways, we were like running around this room
Yeah,
like
we were downstairs. Had
a
to get
chicken with
the
a head
had to
cut
get
off.
like the fucking like old timey like play recorder shit, whatever it was, vinyl player, and to like open up this wall to get the
That
elemental.
just gave somebody an aneurysm.
It
Final player. Fuck it.
was just a whole bunch of steps
Like a
that
gramophone?
weren't
I just want
necessary.
Kino. Well, no, that's not. Well, yeah, I do just want Kino, but I want like
updated Kino.
I want, Kino
I want
with
maps
not
like
Black Ops 3
Kino.
weapons.
You open up doors.
Or zombies.
There's hellhounds, and you just try to pack punch and fight your way to. Well,
I want Kino,
Forever.
but bigger. I want to have like the actual Kino, but I want to know what the fuck the world outside
Or
of Kino
Transit.
is. Like that'd be dope. Transit.
Transit.
I did not fuck with Transit one bit.
Yeah, I didn't fuck Transit.
I didn't fuck with
I
Transit.
turning on power on a Transit can suck my dick.
Then you had the fucking Avogadro that was just fucking.
Or
Around.
the fucking
I might just suck at
whatever,
zombies, but
the fucking little goblins.
Yeah, those
it is
fucks.
kind of hard to
They're like
turn
hump
on
your
the
face.
power and on transit.
My brother fucked with Transit. I fucking hated it. Like the only good map I actually played was like Town, and
Yeah, I like town.
it was
Yeah.
It was.
That's what we
Mob
were
of the
like.
Dead though is the best fucking zombies map ever made.
I never got to the Easter egg to fly the plane. out
I got
there.
pretty far. I
Oh,
think I
yeah.
made it with
by the bridge. I
John.
know. What you're
Yeah,
talking
you
about.
you think you escape, but you crash on a bridge. You have
I
to
did it
fight on
once.
the bridge.
I did it once with 3 random people online. I had no part in it. They they knew what they were doing. They carried me the whole time. Not saying anything about that, but like, yeah, no, I got in it and I was like, oh, this is cool. Never done this before. And that was the only time I did that.
Oh, Buried. Buried was one of the maps. I fucked with Buried.
Buried
So
was
heavy with fucking Leroy, that big fucking retarded dude. That just walked around. If you
He
gave
has
him,
a learning disability.
he was retarded, and so
He was
if-
retarded.
If you gave him booze, he like ran into a door, busted down the door. If you gave him,
Oh,
if
And he
he-
moved the box. I remember him.
or like no, if you gave him candy, like he made the fucking. He like slammed down the fucking box and it like just made it stay. Or if you like had like a crawler, gave him candy, he would fucking just hold the crawler, keep it alive.
Yeah.
But he'd follow you everywhere, just get in your fucking way, and you just shoot him, and you know he just run away to his cage.
Sorry. That's uncalled for.
That was that's mean, Connor. That's very mean. He's on the spectrum.
got
I remember the
art things.
first time I actually started playing zombies with like my friends. Like I know you were there.
Yeah.
You were probably there.
I
I don't know
wasn't-
if you were there.
I was not even the win.
Did you ever play Die Rise? Die Rise is like
Yeah.
I
I
remember
didn't
Mike
have
was
Die
there.
Rise.
I don't
Played
know
Die
who
Rise.
else was there.
I didn't buy any
Oh, that wasn't
DLC
you.
until Mob of the Dead because I hated the original maps. Because I was like, Black Ops 1 gave us 3 maps on release. This one only
They
has
did?
1. Yeah, you got 1 or not 1.
5.
5. Jesus, what the fuck is wrong with me? You got 1? You got 5, you got Kino, and then you had
Or are you counting Dead
Arcade.
Ops?
I'm
Dead
I
Ops.
like Dead Ops.
Dead Ops is fun, but it drags on.
It really fucking does. Dude, we played
Once you get like too far, you're like, I don't want to do this anymore.
me, Jake, and Spencer.
We all quit the one time. we were playing, and well, we didn't
Was this
quit. We purposely
recent?
died. We pulled a U.
Me?
You.
Yeah, we were all playing Kino the one time, and we were all down. You easily could have saved yourself, and you were like, I'm tired. And then you fucking died.
Tired.
Well,
And then you were like, oh no, we got to go to bed. And I was like, all right.
dude, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh, I'm tired. Actually, no, it wasn't 1. It was like 3.
No, it's
It was like 3 or 4.
maybe later than that.
Exactly. So I wanted to go to bed. Like, you all went down. I was like, I'm not fucking doing this. Fuck this. Like, oh, remember when we went down rounds 5 and 6 back to back, the dogs?
Yeah, I do. And
That was
he
re-
was throwing a tantrum.
Misky was there?
Wasn't Miss?
Or
Remember
was that a
Misky went
different
down
time?
25
'Cause
times?
That's happened to me. That was funny. That was a funny day.
That was,
That was funny.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone make it to the triple digit or double digits
In
by
terms of
going down.
downs?
In downs. Yeah.
Oh yeah, are you kidding? You have a bad game, you get stuck behind, and then you're just screwed. That's how the old zombies work.
I've
It
been
was
double
like
digits.
double digits,
20
though?
plus though. I don't know about 20
20
plus.
plus. I mean, double digits though. Anywhere between 10 and 20. I feel like you can easily.
Again,
get
maybe I
there.
just suck at zombies, but
Well, if you get, that's how the old zombies worked. It was like if you got behind, you were just screwed. It was almost you had to
unless you
stay
had
ahead.
money. Unless you had money.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you had to stay ahead, so you
Yeah.
had money. And then
Yeah. If you
anything
didn't own the
happens-
fucking theater on Kino, you're not that guy.
You're not.
You're
that
the guy.
That's
who
what
gets to
everyone says
run
at
around.
work. It makes me so mad. You're not that guy, man. What
Trust
fuck
me.
does that mean?
You're not that guy. It means you're not that guy, bye.
You're not staying an extra 4 hours to help out. I just worked 16 hours. Fuck off.
Let's make it 20.
Justin, how many we played zombies recently? How many times did I fucking go down because that anomaly was in the fucking swamp area?
At least 4. It was this little thing that pops up in the back of the swamp on
Cold War.
Yeah,
on
Cold War.
Yeah.
That thing fucked me
Well, that's
so
why
many times.
I hate that swamp
It
area.
fucked me so many
That's
times.
why I'm like I always stay by the plane wing. That is like
That's my favorite spot, but you took it, and I was just second best. Honestly, the first time I went down to the anomaly, I should have gone back to the first area because actually that's the other area I
the
fucked
main
with.
the main area.
And that's what I love about Die Machine is like you can go anywhere. You can literally go anywhere, bro.
No, there's like 3
With-
places, and if you go anywhere else, you're gonna get fucking surrounded.
Yeah.
So I can because you guys can't fucking play. I can go down.
I can't fucking.
I can go down with fucking I can go down to power and I can survive in there. I can go to the beginning area, survive.
That's crazy.
I remember when you
I
and
can do
Cam,
that. It's not that
How
hard.
could you live
It's not that hard.
downstairs? You get swarmed.
It's not that hard.
when Connor and Cam had their little pissing match
Oh,
about
yeah.
who was better at zombies.
No, 'cause I was like, yeah, I'm like decent at zombies. I made it to like round. What did I say?
I don't even
like
know.
in like classic Black Ops, I was like, yeah, I made it to like round 40 on with 4 players on Kino. And Cam's like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Made it to round like 76 solo. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
bro.
It's dope.
Fucking
And then there was silence for like
Yeah, there was
2 minutes.
silence.
And I was like, all right, I'm going to break this real quick.
yeah, because I was like, well, I can't.
I just
want
want to play with my friends right now.
No, because I didn't want to just be like, I had nothing to come
Whose
back
dick is
with, and I
bigger?
didn't want to fucking be
That's what
like,
it
well,
was.
I did this.
How many
Well,
times you
well,
done
my
this already?
dad could beat up your dad.
Your dad's like 70 something. I'm just saying.
His or mine?
Go break into my dad's house. See what happens. See what happens.
Your dad's been waiting 50 something years for this to happen.
He's just waiting. Please God, someone break into my house. I dare you.
You got to get past the fucking like laser room from Resident Evil.
No, my dad's old school.
Oh yeah, you just got to get past that tripwires.
Yeah.
Just have some like saw shit, just like fucking just come down, just chop your fucking head off or some shit.
Yeah, punji sticks and some Vietnam era shit.
Is this shit? Yeah, it gives you infection.
This used to be what?
Yeah,
You
they
put, like
dip,
shit on the.
They used to shit on the punji sticks.
yeah, they would dip the punji sticks in shit, so even if you survived it, you get an infection and probably die.
Wow, those are
Yeah, spike would go through you, and then you get
Sepsis.
septic.
I think that's what it's
Septic.
called. Yes.
I don't know. You work in a fucking hospital.
He's not a.
No, yeah, because the homeless walk in with sepsis all the time. I mean,
might.
they probably do. You're right, but I don't know.
Yeah, but he's not. He doesn't like. He's not a
Stab
medical.
Yeah,
myself
I'm
with my
not a
poop knife.
doctor.
He's not a medical guy. He's just fucking.
I don't know.
He guards the dead people, so that no one fucks him.
Dude, dead people are. It's weird.
See, I told you, he guards the dead people. Like,
I moved the body. I moved a body once. It was in like a body bag, and I touched something, and it like squished,
Oh.
and I was like, what the? It was like the third time I touched it.
I bet you went back and touched it again, didn't you?
I didn't. No, I was like weirded out. I don't get
But
weirded
you were
out a
very
lot.
curious, so you went back and touched it.
No, I didn't even open it.
Yeah, this isn't that scene from fucking like, what was it? Fucking Bad Boys.
Bad boys.
Do you remember the
Oh.
scene where they're hiding like drugs in the dead bodies, and he
Yeah.
fucking reaches over and grabs a tit?
No,
When he's hiding in the cooler,
I
I
don't-
know what you're
yeah.
talking about.
He knows.
I have. It's been a minute since I've seen Bad Boys.
Dude, it's a fucking weird scene. It's like, damn, she's got big tits, and he's like, honk, honk.
I get.
He doesn't make that sound, but like that's what plays every time somebody squeezes a boob.
Dude, my first days when I was doing like my rounds, like solo, like when I was by myself. Ever seen the movie World War Z?
Yeah.
With Brad Pitt.
Yes.
You know when he's in like the laboratory and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, how there's just fucking zombies running past him.
Yeah. I didn't know like I mean, I don't know about every hospital. My hospital has that, like, kind of rooms.
A zombie
Oh,
room.
like a long alley,
Not-
like hallway.
I haven't found a zombie yet. I did. I'll say that in a minute.
Okay.
No, but like I gotta go do like rounds and shit because the hospital that I work at, like, if there's a bio attack from like terrorists or whatever, they have all the vaccines and all the viruses, whatever. They test animals and shit. So I was like by myself and I'm like doing the rounds and I'm like checking coolers for the temps, and I was like, this looks oddly familiar to the movie where people just get eaten.
I
was kinda sketched out. Yeah. No, but so I was helping a couple nurses like move bodies. And they were like, "Where's this one body?" They said his name. Can't even say his name anyways, but they were like, "Where's this one guy?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know." But that one just moved, and the nurses were like, "What?"
You would play that joke on a fucking nurse dude that's been working like 30 hours.
Like, what? And yeah, I say that to everyone in there.
It's like, hey, is it?
That one just
You're
moved.
that guy.
You can tell like the old nurses, like they just like chuckle, like even if it was true, they wouldn't care. They've just seen too much shit.
It's happened before.
They're like, oh yeah, well, I guess put them back outside. No, but like I caught a couple nurses and they're like, what? And they freak out. They turn real quick. Funeral home directors are like super weird.
Oh yeah.
Super weird.
You have
people.
to be weird to like be like, I want to work with that body.
Every single funeral director that has come picked up a body, like they just want to. I get it. They just want to like talk, but it's about the weirdest shit. They're
so
like,
what happened to this one?
it always, dude. I shit you not. It always starts with the weather.
Dude,
Not
the
even
fuck-
kidding.
Are they aliens?
They might be. Yeah. Probable.
They're gathering research.
No, but like they always start. They're like, oh yeah, we're coming. There's a storm coming this week, and it's like, what does that have to do with anything? Like this is the first thing
That's
you
an
say to me.
icebreaker.
It's weird. They pull up in a.
They definitely just are like, this guy
weird.
doesn't want to talk about the body. I don't want to talk about the body. Let's talk about the weather. A lot of dead people in here. Fuck.
A lot of dead people, huh?
They do have some. They
Tough
do have some
crowd.
dark jokes, which are always funny.
You got a good one on mind?
Not on mind. Not that I'll say.
Okay. I was gonna ask, like, is it too much?
Usually like nurses, cops, doctors, anyone that like
Works
has to
around
deal
it?
with shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
they always got funny jokes. And that joke about me saying,
Laugh
"Oh,
the
that body
pain away.
just moved." That's not my joke. A
It's
funeral
still-
a funeral home director told me that shit, and I was like, "What?" So that's not my joke. I won't take credit for that.
That's still.
It's still funny.
That'd be really fucked
It
up
is
if like, hey, that body's moving. Ha, no, I'm dead serious. That fucking body's moving, and they just see a fucking hand just come up. Would you shoot that shit? Would you?
I would be so. I'd probably start punching it, which is probably not the right thing to do. But I'd be like, "What the hell?"
Listen, you're in the place with dead bodies, and one of them just happens to fucking move. It's just,
Should just be like rigor mortis.
Like you've been in the cool. It's weird.
Yeah, it is.
Like I said, bodies are weird.
Bodies are weird when
Like
they're
when
dead.
you first put them in, they're all like just limp and like dead weight,
And then it's just.
and then you go to move them like a week later, and they're just like a brick, and you're like, "What the?" And we gotta check them. We gotta like open up the zipper and.
Check the pulse.
No. We just gotta make sure they don't have any like a wedding ring or something like that.
Oh.
It's weird. I just want to make him through. Like when I die, my goal is I don't shit myself.
well, don't
You know
eat
how, like, when
That
anything.
you
seems to be
die-
the big plan for everyone who's gonna like die.
Well, if you're gonna shit yourself, be like Elvis and
No.
just die on the toilet.
Cam, when you die, you release your bowels.
I know.
How are you gonna? What are you gonna be like? Oh, here comes the heart attack. Gotta fucking sit on the toilet.
I'm just saying.
If I
dude.
can make it there, I will.
I'm dying. Toilet.
He had a
Toilet.
heart attack and just cracked his head on the bowl. Pants full of shit.
Apparently, some other. It wasn't me, but somebody else.
Oh, it wasn't him, guys. It
Was-
wasn't him.
It wasn't. I would feel bad, but like they were trying to move a body off to like a different location, and the body like fell, like on the ground, from like chest height, and like the head like split open, and they had to call like
Somebody.
the
Cleaners.
biohazard. Yeah, it was like the biohazard people. They're
Okay,
like,
so it was not pretty.
Listen, there's some fucking brain matter on the floor. You gotta take this.
yeah, no, it was just a weird story to hear. They're like, oh yeah, we had to like clean it up and shit, and I was like, oh.
What if they
That
were
sucks. I'm glad I didn't do that.
that person's have to have
Yeah.
their funeral and they're like,
That's what would make me mad. Like if I found out that some fucking schmuck dropped my
drop my mom.
mom and like I was trying to do an open casket and they had to like weld their face back together or glue it, whatever.
My mom doesn't worry about that. She's getting cremated.
So am I.
Oh, you are too?
Yeah,
You know-
I'm donating my organs so maybe somebody else can live, and then I don't care. I'm dead.
That's fair.
Still be in the trash.
When I'm dead, just throw me in the trash.
I did say that like if something bad happened and I died right now, I told my dad I was like, yeah, take a little bit of my ashes, put it in a shotgun shell and shoot me into the sky.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. I like that.
That's about it though.
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with that. Like, just like me, I don't know if I'm getting cremated or if I'm gonna get buried. I don't know if I'll. It's kind of weird. Just like I don't know. Like just my organs out of my body just kind of makes me feel a little weird about that.
I like that we went from gaming to like the discussion of death and our like posthumous like fucking ideas.
Yeah.
Back to video games. Who's the greatest villain?
The greatest villain
Greatest
in
villain.
video games?
Yeah.
Dr. Eggman
Who was that?
from Sonic.
Didn't play that game.
Yeah. I played Sonic. That was fun.
Exactly.
But are you saying like my favorite or like the most iconic?
Hold on, let me ask you both a question. What was Dr. Eggman's main fucking goal?
Fuck Sonic.
Who's Eggman? What?
I think he wanted to capture Sonic, right?
I remember him
Why,
just
though?
being like, let me
Why,
capture
though?
all these animals and turn them into robots. And then I got lost in the plot. It's just not my type of game. I like story-based games.
Nah, it's either General Shepard. He turned into a villain.
Yeah.
Or antagonist, I guess. And then who's the guy from Far Cry? Pagan Min. Voss was cool too. No, but Pagan Min.
You pay him in for like 14 minutes in the game.
I didn't play Far Cry, so I wouldn't know.
I remember Connor and I used to play Far Cry, and he used to get so mad at me.
Because you do the most...
You do anything, it pisses off Connor. Let's be real.
No, you would do things that piss me off.
I'd be like, let's be really secretive. Like, let's be stealthy and sneak in here. and then I throw like a Molotov.
No, we'd be playing for like 6 hours, and then he'd throw a fucking grenade. Be like, I forgot the button. Playing for 6 hours.
Hey man, I forgot the button. I don't know. Best villain. I played a lot of video games in my life. I've never really thought about like who was the best villain. I think for Madden it was just the Patriots. You know, I think the fuck
For Madden. For a while.
I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is like such a fucking big question.
Like now I gotta like recall all like the PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4 games.
I feel like games I've played lately haven't had like a villain, like an end. I don't play a lot of those games.
Who is the villain in the new Far Cry, the newest one?
Gustavo.
Gustavo.
Fring, and he's in the game. He's in the game less than Pagan Men.
Really?
Yeah, he's in the game for maybe,
They spent all of their money just
spent
on
all
his,
their money
his
hiring
appearance
him.
alone.
and he's in the game for maybe 10 minutes.
They probably already made the game, and they were like, "We need a villain."
No, they just hired him. They spent all of his money just on the actor alone, and then they're just like, "Well, okay, I guess we'll just market it as him, like him being in the game the entire time."
Who is the dude
No.
from Far Cry 5? In America, the American one.
Oh, the Seeds. Joseph Seed,
Yeah,
John
yeah.
Seed,
Then there's that bitch.
Jacob, Faith,
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
The one that made you like,
hallucinate.
yeah. Literally playing that game made me have like a seizure.
Yeah. Still a great game. I like Far Cry 5 a lot.
Speaking of which, I think Miski has my disc.
Oh, probably.
Probably.
Miski hasn't touched that game
I gave it to him like
forever.
years ago.
No, he
Is
keeps telling me every time I bring it up, he's like, "Yeah, I've been meaning to finish it, but I got all these games I want to play." And then he moves on to the next games, and when I bring up the game he just last played, it's like, "Yeah, I got all these games I want to play, can't finish it."
He does tend to like not
Just drop a game.
just drop it. Me, I just
don't buy them.
I buy them, never touch them. Connor knows.
I
Yeah.
did just get The Last of Us
Go play that.
because it was free on PlayStation.
Yeah.
That's the one game I actually played but haven't finished.
I do want to.
You know what you do, Cam?
What do I do?
You'll find a game, be like, "Man, this game looks really good." Watch the entire playthrough, and be like, "Maybe I'll get it." And then you get it, and you finish half of it.
I'm guilty of that too. That's okay.
Explain.
Red Dead, God of War, Last of Us.
I finished the fuck out of God of War. I finished it twice.
But you watched it before you played it.
Yes, because I was really, really, really fucking excited for God of War and I wanted to see it.
Why didn't you just fucking play it?
Because it wasn't even out.
What?
When I went to, because a bunch of YouTubers got it like a week early, and it was just like, I'm gonna fucking watch this. Like, I don't.
But you fucking. What about experiencing it for yourself?
I still enjoyed the fuck out of it. It was beautiful. It was fucking stunning. The bit rate wasn't lowered because it was up. It was like uploaded to YouTube. It was then recorded, downloaded, and then uploaded to YouTube. You know, it was just
they actually put effort in.
yeah. I know it's crazy.
Crazy.
But I would say for the new God of War though, I think I will wait for that one though.
Yeah.
I will wait for that one. Elden Ring, I'm 50-50 on.
Cam,
Because it's just because I haven't finished Dark Souls 3 and I want to finish that before I move on to that one.
well, let me tell you, Elden Ring has a lot less gravity damage. So, and you get a horse that can just tank it. So,
I
you won't be
died
falling off ledges.
I died to gravity a lot when I first got Dark
When
Souls
me and
3.
Cam started Dark Souls 3 together, I was gonna walk the game. I was gonna walk through the game with him because I played it a shit ton when it came out. I was like, Cam, we'll just play this game together. Cam must have fought. He would summon me. I'd look away, be like, Cam, follow me this way, and then he'd fucking somehow find a way to fall off a cliff. Be like, I slipped. Like, why are you looking over edges?
I was just it was just a progressive game, just kind of walk around, you don't know what you're going through. Next you know there's a fucking spear being thrown from a giant on top of a tower, and like we're in a graveyard, just like, oh well, okay.
Yeah, but
You
you didn't learn. Like, maybe I should leave.
well, you had to go through the graveyard to get to the top of the tower, and then
You didn't have to. There's other ways.
You could befriend a giant, be like, hey,
I
stop throwing spears. It's just like, okay.
I love that guy. That guy's fucking cool.
He's chill, and then yeah, I fucked with him. He was
Are
dope.
we all gonna play Cold War today? You need to download it.
Yeah, I mean, I just finished Mass Effect 2 yesterday.
Oh,
Everyone
how was
lived.
that? How was that?
When you get home.
It was good. I played through all the Mass Effect games already. This is my second time playing through them.
How did your trial go when you destroyed an entire star system?
I'm yet to find out. They told me after I finished my mission, I would go to trial for blowing up an entire Batarian like solar system.
Did you do it on purpose?
There was no other way. The Reapers are coming. I did it for the good of the galaxy, and nobody likes the
Sounds like a
Batarians.
war crime.
It's like the flood.
Well,
or
in,
that's what
a
I'm
galaxy
about to
crime. I don't even know.
It would be war.
listen,
Sounds like some shit on Rick and Morty.
it's like the flood in Halo. Look, they all gotta die. So any means necessary.
Nobody
When
made it on
is
the
the next Rick and Morty coming out?
I don't know. I mean, the 5th season just came out not too long ago. I feel
Not
like
for a while. I've been keeping up with 3 Black Dot. It's still in production, but it's still going.
season number 6, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's coming. It's summer, late summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad.
Because they
at all,
took
then.
because remember because they took breaks.
Okay.
So it's like they'll take they'll take their time. 6 episodes here, 6 episodes there. But like in the meantime, they like break so that they can either finish the series or just actually take a break.
Right.
So it's been a while now. It's like I can't see why it wouldn't be in production. The first 6 episodes wouldn't be in production by the time summer rolls around, end of summer.
Yeah.
Didn't they get like funding for like 10 more seasons or something?
Yeah, because it blew it blew the fuck up.
Yeah.
They weren't expecting that. It's like one of those shows, like regular show blew the fuck up. Adventure Time blew the fuck up. They weren't expecting that, so like they had to they reworked the deal. 9 more seasons, Morty. 9 more seasons, Szechuan sauce. 9 more seasons.
9 more seasons.
100 years, Rick and Morty. 100 years. I had to get a new hoodie for my Rick and Morty one. It's all faded now and shit.
Nah, that's a shame.
Connor, are you a fan of Rick and Morty?
No.
Why?
Really?
I don't fucking know.
couldn't-
Like, when
maybe-
it started coming out, like in 2017 or whatever, everyone's like, yo, you gotta watch this show. It's pretty funny. I'm like, yeah, I might give it a look. What's it on? What the fuck was it on?
Adult Swim.
No. Like, wasn't it on,
Topic-wise,
like, a
it's on-
streaming
oh.
service? for a
Hulu.
while?
It's on Hulu.
Yeah, it was
It's on
on,
Hulu.
well, like, way back when it first started.
Well, it was on Adult Swim. I don't know what you want.
Yeah, it
well,
wasn't
because
on
because
anything.
people were telling me to watch it. I was like, well, I don't really
They're
want
telling you to watch it on cable, my
Oh,
good
well,
guy.
fuck that. Of course I didn't watch it. It was on cable.
I don't even have cable.
Exactly. I don't know what the fuck, like, shows
Just
that
pick
people
up
watch
an
now.
just pick up an antenna for like $20. Then you
No, I have cable. I have no interest in watching cable.
Well, I'm sorry.
I know.
Well, now it's on Hulu.
I don't
It
have
is.
Hulu. I don't care.
You
gotta
ju-
have them all.
you just hate anything that's popular.
I do. That's not even a lie.
Yeah.
But no, even at the time, I was like, well, maybe I'll give it a shot. And then, like, I kept progressing and progressing. Everyone's like, and then people were like, yo, fucking, like, Szechuan sauce. This show is for fucking smart people. I fucking love Rick and Morty. And I was like, well, I don't want to be part of that. I'm just going to do my own thing.
I remember the day I got my hoodie. My mom, I was like, "Oh, Mom, I gotta get this hoodie." She's like, "What is that?" I was like, "Rick and Morty." She's like, "Rick and Morty." I was like, "It's the best show around. It's like it's
the
amazing.
best
You
show
gotta watch it."
around.
And then like a week later, she's like, "Everywhere I fucking go, it's just Rick and Morty." Like now that like I know what I'm looking for, it's just fucking everywhere. I was like, "I know."
Yeah.
And her boss, so apparently her boss is exactly like me, and
That's
that's
kind of funny.
That's scary.
I know. So my mom's like, I just go to work and I just fucking see you, and it just pisses me off. So all you
Sounds like my mom. I come home. She's like, "Why are you here?" Okay.
Why are you there?
Yeah, pretty much.
My
And
mom says to me every fucking day. Like, I get up, go downstairs. Why are you here?
why are you here?
I don't know.
Why the fuck are you here? I don't know. But yeah, apparently he has like Rick and Morty playing cards, and he just brings them to his work sometimes and just fucks with them. He's just like, and she got me
What
to
did you
sit.
do? Fucking play 52 pickup with people?
Yeah, he's at his desk playing fucking
Solitaire?
solitaire. Yeah, so it's like,
People actually play solitaire?
yeah,
A lot of people do.
yeah.
Fucking years.
I don't
You
know.
can play it on your phone now.
You can play chess with the fucking.
Oh, he's got his Uno. He got
Artificial
Rick and Morty Uno
intelligence.
cards too.
Rick and Morty Uno.
I have the same set. My mom gave me the same set for Christmas,
That's funny.
so we got that'd be dope. I want to play Uno. He probably bought them and gave them to me because he knows like I'm just the same fucking guy. It's pretty fucking funny.
He just buys 2 of everything.
Actually, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. You can't have. I don't think the world has enough me.
I think the world has too much of you already.
God damn. All right, just
I mean, this is a friend cam. I can only take like 3 hours for you,
hey,
maybe 4.
Good thing you guys have an hour ride back in the car.
Yeah.
Good thing he spent like a week at my house, and we both just did our own thing.
Oh yeah, what happened?
Cam kept sneaking in my room and like licking my
God
toes.
damn. No,
That's
dude.
what happened.
Touching your feet? What'd you say?
touching my feet, whispering things at me.
Stop telling people this.
Yeah.
Stop telling. Stop telling people. He goes to strangers and says this shit. You know that, right?
Didn't.
Every time like we're in public together, he went into my room and sniffed my feet when I was sleeping. Just like,
I don't even know this man.
just like
If somebody said that to me and I didn't know, if I didn't know anybody, I would be like, "What?" I would turn around and go home. I wouldn't even buy whatever I went there to buy. I would just go home.
sir, your McDonald's is ready. I'm going home. I'm going home.
going home.
Sir, you just here's your meal. It's just like,
Here's your bill, and will there be anything else? Yes, there will. This man sitting across from me keeps playing footsies under the table. Tell him to stop.
I would just go home. If I was working that day, I'd just go home. Just
You don't pay me enough for this.
I'd be like,
bullshit.
"You need to leave now, or you're gonna be arrested."
you are going to be arrested. Actually, just don't even tell him. Just call the cops.
This man has taken off his shoes and is now caressing my legs with his feet.
If I saw that shit anywhere, I'd probably just walk away. I don't know what I would do. I'd probably just
I'd be
walk
really
away.
mad.
Turn around and go home.
Even if I didn't work there, I'd be like, fucking really? Here? In this Olive Garden? Right now?
Did they ask you to join?
No. Even if they asked me to join, I'd be like, you guys are fucking weird.
Or anything else you guys want to talk about?
I had there's anime titties.
Anime titties.
I mean, what's wrong with anime titties?
I
I
don't
didn't-
watch.
I
I
didn't
don't
say
watch
anything.
anime.
Can we watch anime today? Can we just please
Today.
just watch?
I'm on a tight schedule.
I gotta go. I gotta go back to work.
I fucking hate
wanna
all
load
of it.
one of those
There's
blocks for me?
there's anime literally in this name, all right? You guys showed up. Fuck you guys. You're supposed to know it. I don't understand. What's so
The person that owns this house is actually
Cam, it's
coming
always
back
been a
home.
joke since the beginning. I was like, all right, so we do like 30 minutes of gaming, 30 minutes of guns, and then 5 minutes of anime.
Not
at
even.
the end, and
How
it'll
about-
just be you.
No, it'll just be me with cardboard cutouts of all of you. Just be like, all right, guys, we're gonna watch some fucking anime.
I mean, you're more than welcome to go on with whatever you're gonna say.
we need to watch. Can we watch?
Cam probably does
No,
have
no.
cardboard
I wanna
cutouts of
watch
us
it. What?
in his
Anime
closet.
titties?
No.
Then what?
Whatever you're gonna say, you can only say that.
I love anime titties.
Okay. Is there any more discussion?
Anime titties.
Okay.
God, I wonder what's on his search history.
You're not gonna find anything.
It's all erased.
I clear my caches. Okay.
Why don't you just use a browser that deletes everything?
Like what?
DuckDuckGo.
Oh,
DuckDuckGo.
DuckDuckGo. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's
What
I
the
use.
hell?
What? I told you this before. You're like, what?
I
the
get
fuck
sponsors
is
from them, or sponsors. I get. Ads,
I look up
I get
some-
ads from them on Reddit.
Yeah.
Just pop up.
I look up some shit too, but like, what are you guys looking up that you need to immediately delete your browser?
Well,
Like, holy shit.
so like they don't.
I
just-
thought if anyone sitting here, it would be me. that
they
needs to
don't just delete everything. They like stop like Google and like everybody else from tracking you.
Well, I tried to look up a meme yesterday, but the meme was like, you should build a bomb. So I'm glad that was cleared from
Yeah,
my
we
cache.
shouldn't talk about that.
We should.
Shouldn't. I said shouldn't.
Do you want to talk about how to build a bomb?
I don't know how.
Well, lucky for you, I do. Here's how you start. You gotta get some
Nope.
some manure, some.
Nope.
Listen, we don't have your name in this today. All right. We don't-
Today. Like, they can't go back and be like, what the fuck is this?
Listen, they don't have his last name.
None of us know how to build explosives. I want to make that very clear.
Yes. No, none of us, Justin. No.
I'm the last person I would know.
I mean,
Yeah, it's always the least. It's you. It's you.
It's
You're the
least-
one.
you're
It's the least expected person.
Yeah, that's why you need DuckDuckGo.
Listen, if I find out
Can you give me some 3 and
that
4
Chipotle
spikes,
blew the
please?
fuck up, I'm gonna suspect you.
Some caps for them.
I'm a Moe's guy, but that doesn't mean that you can completely blame that on me.
That's fucking dumb. Any more topics?
Oh yeah. Last episode I said Sony was having that Tiny Tina game for free. It turns out that one is actually the Borderlands 2 DLC that came out in 2013. So my mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of our free games. Fucking DLC from 2013.
I'm
How
not
about that?
downloading that.
And then we got UFC and what else? What was
Planet
the other one?
Coaster.
Planet Coaster.
Oh yeah, fucking Sony bought Bungie.
Oh yeah.
Sony fucking bought Bungie.
What time is it? Because I don't want to go on a rant.
We're
for
gonna
a
rant.
fucking
We get.
hour.
Let's look at the watches that Matt stole.
Listen, I didn't steal anything. God damn it. All right.
437, so.
See you guys next episode.
All right. Thanks for listening to the podcast. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and any Google related fucking podcasts. All right.
Spotify?
Yes, we're on Spotify.
I said this last time.
Yeah. Every time.
All right. Goodbye.